Alright, so this video is about team building in Arknights Endfield. And the team that I'm going to show you how I put this team together and why I like this team. And I am not saying this is the best team in the game. I am not saying you need to rank up these operators. And I'm not saying this is how you need to do it. It's kind of just give you some ideas. And then kind of give you an opportunity to share your ideas with me later on. So let's go ahead and get into it. And I'm going to start with the leader of the team, Lifeng. Alright, so I have on the screen his attributes. Well, some of his attributes. He has a lot more going for himself, but this is what I kind of look at when I was building the team. And basically one thing is his combo trigger. So the controlled operator performs a final strike with physical susceptibility or breach applied. Alright, so kind of keep this in mind because I'm going to show you how they all link up later on. Alright, his combo deals physical damage and grants link. And link is basically something that he has that gives like extra damage to the next battle skill or ultimate that's used. Alright, and then his battle skill applies knockdown, but if vulnerable, then it applies stagger and physical susceptibility. And that's one thing that's really good. You can see that his battle skill actually triggers his own combo. So he kind of uses, whenever you use his battle skill, you have the ability to trigger his combo as long as you apply vulnerability to the enemy that you're fighting. And its ultimate applies knockdown, and of course if it consumes link, it has an additional hit. So I really like the animations on its ultimate, but also that it applies knockdown. That's going to show you how that links also. So now let's look at the next member, and that's Endministrator. So Endministrator, of course everyone knows him because he's like the main guy in the game, or girl, depending on how you chose. But his combo trigger, when another operator's combo skill deals damage. And that is like so good because every operator pretty much that combo skill deals damage. So every time you use a combo skill, you basically are going to have the ability to trigger Endministrator's combo. And another good thing about using him on this team is his battle skill. It applies crush, and it applies physical damage when it consumes vulnerability. And alright, so that's one thing I want you to keep in mind. And now let me show you the third. It is Pog. I don't know how to say his full name, so I'm not even going to try it. But a lot of people don't like Pog, but I love his ultimate animation. So, but look at his combo trigger. When crush or breach consumes vulnerability. So his combo trigger, whenever whenever you use his skill and you've applied vulnerability using Lifeng, you're going to trigger the combo of Pog. So that's one great thing. But now let's look at his ultimate, because this is what I really like about him. His ultimate deals physical damage, but you get 5 points of Steel Oath. And 1 point of Steel Oath when physical damage is applied to the enemy. So everything I was telling you about the physical damage being applied, Lifeng can apply physical damage. Endministrator can apply physical damage. So they all are able to trigger the ultimate, or I could say the extension of the ultimate, because you're going to use the ultimate at the beginning, but it's actually extended and gives like extra damage and animations with it. And I think that's really cool. So this is like the 3 main fighters of the team. My fourth is always going to be like a healer. And you know, sometimes the healer can trigger other parts, other combos. Sometimes they don't, but really I'm just looking at the fourth to heal. So I'm not too worried about that. And you know, anything outside of healing is a bonus. Let me kind of show you how it works. How Lifeng and Endman can kind of work together during the fight. And then once you get the ultimate for Pog, how that kind of changes the scope and how you can do even more. Alright, so let's jump into it, guys.
Bring it on! You're fighting me!
I'm with you. Mine, strike, quick! Let's go! Ready, finish! Crystallize! Hey, now surface! Security branch true! Incoming! Watch out! Freeze!
see?